Depression doesn't have a face. My husband, when he passed, he was at his prime. He was at his best. He did not look like someone suicidal. He did not look depressed. I don't remember the hours and days following his death. It's all a blur to me.
My wonderful brother was gone. It was the strongest blow that I have ever felt in my life. It just felt like I didn't deserve to breathe because he was never going to take a breath again.
Chester was his music as much as he was everything else. He was his song, he was his poems. That was his escape. He poured out every emotion on that stage, and he used the same microphone for 9 years on stage. And I have that at the house. My children are allowed to talk into it when they need to feel close to their dad. When you touch the microphone, you hold it, you can feel that.
He was so excited about the new album. He'd shared some songs with us. Just seemed so full of life.
He had struggled with suicide ideation for years, even before we met, and I knew about that. However, when he left us, it was completely unexpected.
I didn't see it coming. I didn't expect. There was no anticipation. And I just remember feeling so empty. And I've never felt that empty and hopeless myself. And just feeling like I didn't deserve to see the sunrise ever again, because he was not going to experience that. There is no, you get over it. It's wrong. Reality changes.
I started reaching out to people on Twitter. They were reaching out to me, fans, thousands of them, feeling hopeless. They themselves were wanting to do self-harm, and I felt helpless because I didn't have the emotional bandwidth to help them. So I started retweeting their tweets and asking other people in the Twitter community to lift each other up, to offer support. That helped me get through some of my darkest times. I did not want his death to be in vain. We have a blended family with 7 kids in all. They would all have to look back at their father's death one day, and I didn't want it to be just another rock star tragedy gone wrong. The way they could understand it wasn't their fault was to understand mental illness, to understand taking care of their mental health. I also wanted them to look back and say, my dad's death was a tipping point. It sparked a movement. It did something. What I really want to get across is that even though you may think somebody's doing good and they look good, or you may look good and you're trying to portray everything's okay, it's okay to not be okay, and it's okay to have to work at that every day. There are 5 signs the campaign Change Direction came up with, universal signs that most people display. And one of them is change in personality, agitation, withdrawal, hopelessness, and decline in personal care. And that could be to any varying degree. If you see somebody's acting different that you love, reach out, ask if you're okay, offer support.
I'd like for the world to understand that we all have mental health. It's a varying degree of where we are, but there should be no stigma around the words mental health. And without that stigma, I think that the shame and the secrecy would go away. That secrecy is what's killing us.